Hello everyone. I wanted to hop on this live video to share with you some of my profound insights. Of course, you guys know that I love working out and channeling, or it just kind of happens that way. But today I've got something to share with you. It literally just popped in my head. Now I want to also let you guys all know that yesterday was a really shitty day. I don't know if you guys were feeling the shittiness of yesterday. But I was like so triggered yesterday. I don't know what the Schumann resonance was yesterday. I don't know what was going on energetically. I don't know if it was the end of some crazy cycle, but everything was really triggering me. And I feel like I was getting really tested and challenged on my old belief system, on my old attachments to what I thought was right or wrong or whatever. And really, yesterday challenged my control systems. Now, I've said this before, I'll say it again. When you feel like you need to be in control, you are out of trust with the flow and the oneness of life in the universe. When you feel like you need to attach to a belief system, an indoctrination, when you need to attach to the way that things need to be, you are out of trust with the universe, but essentially you're out of trust with yourself. You're not in divine flow. And you know what? It's not that you're not in divine flow, because we are always in divine flow every second of every day. You are not believing, you are not letting go, you are not trusting that you are in divine flow. So you feel like you need to overcompensate by controlling anything. Maybe it's controlling what the meal you're going to eat with your husband is. Maybe it's controlling how this contract goes with work. Maybe you want to control the way that your body looks, right? It doesn't matter what you're trying to control. I'm telling you that issue, that meal, that outfit, that exercise is not the problem. Your trust is. So here's the download. Here's what came to me right before hopping on live. Right after a crazy exercise getting here. So what came to me is that this whole matrix system, and I talk about the matrix a lot, but I'm going to talk about again, this matrix system, this entire kind of facade of a reality that we are living in. This matrix, and you know what? Let's not say that the elites set up the matrix. Let's not say that reptilians set up the matrix. Let's not say that this matrix is shitty because of the president or because of your mom or because of your childhood. Let's not blame anything else. Let's divinely all believe and fully trust that this matrix, this time-space reality, was set up by divine source, because it was, right? No matter what kind of factors are influencing this matrix right now, ultimately it was creation, it was source, it was divinity. It was pure white light energy that essentially set up this paradigm, this matrix. I've talked about this before, I'm going to say it again. This matrix is a binary system, right? We've got light, we've got dark, we've got time, we've got space, we've got physical, we've got non-physical, right? This whole matrix is a binary system. But ultimately, this matrix, this entire universe as the matrix, has been set up to make us believe that we are different, right? So, how this realization, we kind of already know this, but it was just in those words it came to me. And the way that it came to me was through looking at all these cars on the street, right? I'm at a busy street here in LA, and all these cars are so different. But synchronistically, randomly, all of these exact same cars, these like black whatever SUVs, were all lined up side by side. I'm like, ooh, that is a glitch. That's a glitch in the matrix. And then I went to asking myself, what's a glitch? What is a glitch in the matrix? What does that mean? A glitch in the matrix reminds us that this matrix is all an illusion, that nothing here is actually sustainable. And when I mean sustainable, it means that everything we see around us is made up of organic material. Whether it may be synthetic or not, essentially it's organic. Because the universe made us from carbon and proteins and atoms and molecules and particles, right? And we made everything around us synthetic and organic material, right? Everything is made up of the compounds of this universe. And essentially, this whole matrix is just trying to convince us that we are all different. That every single car you see is a unique version of something different. It's not. I'm here to remind you. It may feel sad at first to think, hey, you're not different than the guy next to you. You're not different than the homeless man down the street. But it may also be a fucking profound realization that you are a part of a system that loves you innately. There is no difference between me and you and that guy down the street. So there should be never any judgment between you and the guy down the street or the person with a lot of money. Or there should be never any judgment between you and I, thinking that you can't channel, thinking that you aren't as powerful, thinking that you aren't a cosmic being who fucking came here for an incredible experience. There should be no difference. There should be really, in a sense, no comparison, because you are one and the same. You are the best humanity has to offer, and sorry to say, you are also the worst humanity has to offer. So when you're having a bad day, that's okay. The only time you don't make it okay when you're having a bad day is when you're expecting yourself to be something other than you are in the moment. What are you doing then? You're trying to control. Why are you trying to control? Because you don't believe in yourself, because you don't trust yourself, because you don't trust the universe. You're trying to control because you don't love yourself. And essentially you don't love the universe, and you're not in love with the cosmic divine flow of the system. In a way, I used to fight the system. When I was younger, when I was waking up, I used to say, fuck the system. I don't want to be a part of it. I want to get out of the system. But if you want to get out of the system so badly, then why did you put yourself in the system? Right? I mean, that's the question. Why did you put yourself here? When we want to escape something that we divinely planned for ourselves, then we're not trusting the fact that your own power put you here. We're creating disharmony. We are out of alignment when we do that. And essentially, you're disrespecting not only that man on the street or the homeless guy or that super rich guy, but you're disrespecting the entire universe. And who is the universe? But it's you. You're disrespecting yourself when you're not trusting the flow, and you're not trusting that shitty day yesterday, that was okay to experience because you chose to experience that. No one else, no one did that to you. That was you. And in trusting that, you surrender. And upon surrendering, everything opens up for you. Everything. All miracles, all abundance, all connection to source. When you are in disharmony, you're not trusting the flow that only you set up for yourself. So it's important that you're in the present moment. Understand that, this entire matrix has been set up to make us feel like we're separate, that we're unique, that we're different, but we're not. Some people are a couple steps ahead, some people are a couple steps behind, but ultimately, there are no steps at all. There's no such thing as linear process. Everything is happening simultaneously. That teacher that you respect, that you love, that you admire, that is your mentor, that is you. That is you. There is no separation. There is no difference. It's just oneness. And hopefully this message finds you at an appropriate time in your life. And with that, beautiful beings, keep up the good work. You are exactly where you need to be. And I love you so much.